my channel and another super spontaneous vlog. It's currently Thursday, lunchtime, on my lunch break, and no idea when this is going to be uploaded or what even it's going to be titled or specifically about, but Campus, come on, he's only just got out of bed. He's been in bed all night and all morning. What is this going to be about? It is going to be about, 1 second. Okay, rewind, let's start that again. Welcome to another spontaneous vlog. Firstly, huge thank you to everybody that sent such lovely messages earlier in this week. I am pleased to report that the gremlins have left the building and normality has resumed. I'm feeling back to my normal self. Right, Boo? Are you watching the cats? I'm trying not to make this vlog be about pussycats. It's about horses. So firstly, yes, thank you. Secondly, if you're new here, welcome. And thirdly, what do we think of my outfit? I mean, I know it's very matchy-matchy, but is it me? I'm quite literally, I'm gonna fall off now. Quite literally on the fence with this one. Part of me absolutely loves it. And I adore it on Emily and Saskia and Sophie. They've all got this mid-layer and it looks gorgeous on them. But part of me is just like, Tina, stick with teal. Navy, teal, they are your colours. Am I a girly girl? Is the magenta me? I want it to be, like I say, but then my inner tomboy comes out and I'm like, Tina, you're not that much of a girly girl. Stick with your, I was going to say boyish colours. They're not boyish colours, but they're just not as vibrant. But let me know your thoughts. I'm currently repping the winter riding tights in the magenta and the combi mid-layer, and it's lovely and snuggly and probably really not what I should have on for what I am about to do, but hey ho, that's me. I can put on another layer and cover up. I just wanted to be bright and jolly because I'm feeling bright and jolly, so I thought I would make my outfit match. So interested to know your thoughts, whether you think it suits me, do comment below, or whether you should think I should stick with my typical Tina colours. What I am doing out here today is, a few of you might have seen earlier in the week on Instagram, I put up a post about my tools being pretty old and past their best, especially my wheelbarrow. Let me just show you. Somebody said it looks like it's Frankenstein. It has had a few, I was going to say shoddy repairs, but actually that repair has done it a good 3 or 4 years. It's extended its lifespan. But, oh, and how that happened, guys, was one night on my late night checks, I wheeled it in under Banksy because he always goes for a pee about 10, 10:30. So I put the wheelbarrow under him and he spooked, and yeah, that was the outcome. But rather than throw it away, we fixed it. But yeah, it is pretty past it now. It's about 10 years old. It's pretty rusty. It's got a flat tyre. Yeah, it's due an upgrade. So I'm looking into getting a new wheelbarrow. I'm tempted to try one of the ones with the double wheels at the front, but not sure. I don't want it to be, although I haven't got far to push it. Don't look at my muck heap. I don't want it to be too heavy to be able to go up and tip. So interested to know your thoughts. Let me know below what sort of wheelbarrow you have and whether there's any specific ones you can recommend. I'm trying not to make this a cat vlog, but they're just too cute together. Wow, I thought they were cute together, but quite often they do play fight or cat fight. I think that's where the terminology, lingo, cat fight comes from. Is because they do pretend to love each other and then all of a sudden you get a swipe, don't you? They're probably going to do that for you right now. Love, 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 and swipe? No swipes. Okay, we don't want to see bottoms, OC, thank you. We don't want bottoms on YouTube, do we? No, we don't. Oh, here we go, here's the swipe. Oh, oh. Anyway, I put a reel up on my Instagram yesterday and I thought it's, oh, I missed it! That was a swipe. I thought it was absolutely hilarious because they're always playing cat fight, play fight, you know. And they were lovey, 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 kiss, 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 and then wham! And loads of people were like, oh, I do hope OC's okay, I hope she's okay. And I'm like, that little minx gives as good as she gets. She really does. She is settled right in. She pretty much thinks she owns the place because Puss Puss is inside all the time now, or majority of the time, being lazy, sleeping on the sofa or in his bed next to our bed. She completely feels like she owns the yard. So nobody feels sorry for her. She is absolutely living her best life. You will either find her, completely digressing on, if anybody's here purely because the title is probably something to do with mucking out, then I'm sorry, I will get to that bit shortly, but this is me, I talk for England. Puss was first ever found in there, well not in there because that's a dog bed that we put there once the cats decided to live there, but in the wood store, in some hay, and then OC has taken that place now because he's always inside overnight, and also this is where else you like to sleep, isn't it? Don't show the state of my saddle pads, but in this little igloo, £5 bargain from Home Bargains. Don't these need a good wash? Are we going to be competing anytime soon? Sadly, I don't think so. So, not too overly concerned about them. Bit of Daz and they will come up like new. Quite often you'll find OC in there and Puss in there, side by side, which is pretty cute. Which reiterates that they do, in fact, love each other really. They just have the occasional scrap, don't you? Skitty kitty. Anyways, on to what this video is actually about. I was talking on Instagram, or put a post up, about how knackered, I think the word is, my tools are, and wondered if I invested in some new tools, whether it might make me more motivated to be cleaner and tidier. Because I bought, I don't know how long a story I want to make this, or whether I should even admit this out loud, but I bought one of the M-cloth things that Mrs. Hinch influences people to buy. Yes, I've got to 35 before I've bought anything like that. And no lie, I have cleaned the bathroom way more than I ever had before, mainly because of how ill a certain person was in it last week, but also because of this tool, and I'm like, wow, that makes cleaning so much easier and so much more pleasurable and so much more enjoyable, that maybe if I got some new tools for out here, it might have the same effect. You never know, do you? So, I thought, Tina, give yourself up. Put some makeup on, put some nice clothes on. Not that you really want nice clothes on for tidying, but it makes me feel good. And get your bum out there, get motivated, and do it regardless of what tools you have. So, I'm actually really excited to be doing this because although I've shown you guys mucking out millions of times over the last 3 years, I'm going to do something that I have actually never done before. So I'm praying that it is the outcome that I want it to be. A little insight is, yes, I've had a new delivery, and rather than carry it all to the end stable and stack it in there, I'm going to put as many bales as possible as I can comfortably fit. Comfortably? I don't even know if that's a word, but fit in here. And I'm going to do my stable. I'm not 100% decided yet, but basically stay around, tune in, and yeah, hopefully it's going to look how I anticipate it to, and how I've seen other people's stables look before, and I've been like, never been brave enough to try it myself, but today I am going to. And this is because, and I'm going to need Robbie's help, but because we have had so much rain recently, Banksy's bed has been getting really wet underneath, and I think it's because water is coming. Oh look, don't show these rusty old tools. Another downside is that I keep tools outside and I really shouldn't, so when I do finally get some new ones, I'm going to make sure they're kept inside in the dry and warm and look after them like they're babies. But yes, this mud and earth and everything down here used to be so much lower. There was like a foot trench all along the back of my stables, but obviously over the years it's built up and filled with mud and leaves, and Rob also thinks the gutters are quite full, so water is actually getting in and under my stables. So over the next couple of days, well, over the weekend when he can help me, we're going to dig this out and let air get to the back of the stables again, and clean the gutters out. But what I'm thinking is that water is actually coming in, and it's not all Banksy's pee, because I've never had this before in my life. Sorry, I'm talking at a zillion... Ooh, I went really white then. Talking at a zillion miles an hour, I went really white again. What is going on? This is my best side. That is my best side. I'm having water or pee. Do I dare do this to tell? Can't tell if that's water or pee. I will wash my hands. But anyway, wet is coming through the front of his stable, and I have never, in the whole time that I've had him, had that before. So I'm wondering if it's coming, and I'm getting like wet all along here, which again, Easibed always absorbs when it's just his wee. I'm also getting wet back here. You can see it under there, like it's not even wet enough to be deep pee patches, because he always pees in one place over here. So I'm sure that water's coming underneath. So I hope by what I'm doing is going to rectify that, and also not going to end up wasting a load of bedding. But I'm going to get cracking on, because this intro's been 10 minutes. But it's nice to feel my jolly positive self, and it's so lovely to have your guys' support. Absolutely, really massively appreciate you guys, especially at the moment. Lockdown is tough, and it is getting to everybody. I think lockdown 3 here in England is affecting us all. I mean, it's lovely today to see blue sky, but when the rain and wind and snow and ice for other people has been horrific, and we haven't been able to get out as much as we would like to, it has made times a lot harder being inside within 4 walls, working from home. Just such a change in routine. And I know times are a lot tougher for other people that do maybe have health issues as well, etc. And I'm not wanting woe is me. Or what are you doing? Oh, I think I might have your pee on my hand. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll stop talking because I am blabbing. I need to get on with what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm doing this on my lunch break, and we don't want to go over an hour, do we? Hey? Nice. Your pee on my fingers, on your nose, and now I've just kissed your nose. Reality of horse owning. Horse owning? Lovely to see blue sky. Tina's getting on and mucking out. You're going to get me mucky. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Story of our lives as equestrians. First thing first, though, I think somebody has made it quite clear they would like something to eat, haven't they? Hey? Literally, hey? Would you like some hay? You want some of this? I get you some, because you're pretty low on grass right now, aren't you? You? Oh, actually, I'm not. I thought I needed to open your bell. I am not going to do a hay nut. Let's give him the ball, seeing as Dinks is still petrified of it. Put it in the field for Banks. I think you're going to be very helpful, Puss. No. Is this what you might like? Is this what you might like? Like you? You like it, don't you? Oh, yes. Right, I'm going to try and throw it without hitting you. Ready? Whoa. There we go. Good boy. Right, let's get mucking out. Why is it getting up the muck heap first time? Feels like such a win. That's a little thing to like.
Somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff.
So that is all the old dirty stuff out, and then I realised that actually all this could do with a bit of a clean out too. Flip the camera around. A duster. You can tell I don't use them that frequently. In fact, let's just take them out and hang them in the tack room. And it allows me to get all these bits out that collect behind this board. Yucky. Wishing I currently had gloves on. Although, seeing as I haven't, how cute is this ring? Oh, focus camera. My friend gave it, oh, yucky nails now from doing that, but my friend Fee gave it to me in the week when she knew I was sad, and she said, I can't give you a hug, but I can give you a hug ring. How cute is that? Excuse my ever-aging hands and scar on my knuckle, but just so cute. And yeah, reality of horsey hands. So yeah, I guess I have Mrs. Hinch to thank for inspiring me to actually tidy up out here a bit, because if it wasn't for that M cloth, I wouldn't realise how satisfying cleaning can be. I do normally only do this when I'm bullied to by my husband, but today he is going to be majorly shocked when he gets home and realise I've done this off my own back. Do with.
Oh no!
Thank goodness for rubber matting is all I can say to that. Oh, right, I think you get the gist. I'm cleaning. Yeah, I'm not going to risk breaking my phone by balancing it up there. This tripod is low and we can only do ground height, so. Interested again, guys, in mic feedback. If you have any, this is a different microphone again that I'm trying. The other one just kept flopping in front of the lens, which was no good. So that one's gone back and I have a different one. So I'm intrigued to know, with my head down this low, what you think, whether you feel it's an improvement, whether you think it was fine as it was. Thankfully, this one was even cheaper again, so I'm pretty impressed so far, but again, I haven't edited or played this back, but it was simple to use, doesn't flop in front of the lens, and can be faced either way around on the phone, which is very, very good. It's on the end of the phone as opposed to above the phone this time. Just trying to make some added noise so you can tell and give me good feedback. And what about brushing? What does the microphone think of brushing? We all know that we all like this. Well, you would have equestrian ASMR if Tina stopped talking, but generally you just get my voice. What do we think? I mean, horses munching is a much nicer sound than me sweeping, I'm sure. Maybe we'll test it on Banks eating out of his hay ball in a minute. Can't eat the microphone, Banks. Uh-oh, look who's coming. Oh, maybe not. Seen him off. Oh, that angry face! Gone from cat fighting to horse fighting. Can't eat the microphone, Banks. I think hay tastes better, babe. Definitely putting the sound to the test though, thank you. Oh heck, look who's here. Look who's here. Gonna give us a meow for the camera? Hey? Which cat is this, guys? Which cat is this? Can you tell the difference? Oh, nice. Are you getting the leftovers that are left behind when it rolls away? Is that what you're getting? You getting the leftovers? Okay, so if you are new here or haven't heard me talk about Easibed, stroke Banksy's bedroom before, slide off the bail. I have used Easibed for almost 4 years now. I am now fortunate enough to be able to say I am supported by them. And yeah, it's just a fabulous bedding for me and Sir Banksy. What is imperative with Easibed is that you make the bed deep. It isn't essential that you take out the wet every day. In fact, they actually advise that you don't. You do deep litter the bed, hence it's imperative to make the bed deep. So, before I start, I am going to put down, reverse with me. I'm going to lay down the leftover that I had, scrape that all down, and then bring some more bales in. Prior to now, whenever I lay a fresh bed in my stable, which is 12 by 12, I will always put down 10 bales, sometimes 11, but generally 10. But as I said, today I'm going to do it a little bit different. I would guess what I've got left in there possibly equates to 3 or 4 bales. So I may only need 10 again, but today I'm going for the more the merrier. And yeah, basically what I'm gonna do, I may as well just explain because I'm sure it'll work out. I just didn't want to do it and then be like, Tina, why did you do that? I love it when you see the stables on, say, Instagram or on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere, other people's stables basically, the lovely nice barn stables that walk out into an undercover barn, where they literally have like the neatest little arch at the front of rubber matting and the whole rest of the stable is bed. Now I've never done that before because I worry that he'll just push, if it as close as it is to the door, it will just push out and then be wasted, because once it's come out here and got wet, it's not going to be easily swept back in, whereas if you're in an undercover barn, it stays dry clearly and you can just sweep it back in. Plus I think they often have like little lips, you know, like you often have to go over something to get into the stable, which I guess would stop too much of it being kicked out, whereas obviously I haven't got that, so I don't know how this is going to work, but part of me just wants to give it a try. I want to make it so that the bed comes all the way, and I also don't know hay landing on the bedding. How do people cope with that? Does anybody watching now have a bed like I'm talking about, firstly? And what do you do with regards to hay landing on it? Because whenever I sweep back in my stable, any bits of hay obviously have to come forward, because normally I do his bed, as you can see, across here, but I'm going to bite the bullet and do the whole stable. So I'm just hoping that I will be able to cope with A, not too much getting kicked out here, especially when Dinks is bound to go in and have the first roll, and B, him dropping too much hay on it. So that's why I'm a little bit unsure. We'll see what happens. I mean, the only way you can do and find out is to try, isn't it? So I'm going to crack on, get all the get that down, get as many bales as I think I'll need in, and yeah, see what it looks like. I'm going to put banks up too. I don't always bank. Are you a banker or a non-banker? Is that the... That doesn't sound right. Do you put banks in your stables or not? I think is a better way to phrase that. Intrigued. Again, I don't always. Sometimes I do, and when I do, I like them to look lovely and neat and squared off. But I don't always. I used to always, but more so recently, I don't always. Anyway, I'm going to get on with it because in a minute my lunch break is going to be over.
Shine on me, shine on me. Shine on me, shine on me. I've been going out of my head. I've been waiting for someone to...
Sidetracked again, that said. Look. He's being brave. Firstly, I'm surprised Banksy's left it alone with any left in it, but look, he's eating out of it. It's only taken almost 2 weeks. Aww. Right, back to my bales.
I can do it all in your way. Say all the things that you say.
Okay, despite that being a bit of a workout, I'm pretty glad I kept my coat on to do that, because those bales were wet. Well, still are wet. And so are my legs right now. But let's get them down. First things first though is always cut the tokens off, because they have some incredible merch on their website. If you are, again, new to Easibed, always cut these off, because you can save up for all sorts. Anything from a high-vis tabard for riding in, cap, lead rope, all sorts, coats, polos, and I'm pretty sure they still do a Thermotex rug as well, which is why I haven't traded any of mine in yet, because I'm like, ooh, I'd like to save up enough to eventually be able to get one of those. I think that's quite a lot of tokens, but they're also quite a lot of money to buy, aren't they? So why am I putting that knife back in? I've got a whole 11, I think, more bales to go.
Everything inside of my sight. This is awesome to me. I can do it all in your way. Say all the things that you say. I can do it all in one night. When I go out, the light doesn't shine on me. I fade out. It's all so
Almost there. Last 2 bales going down. And I'm already thinking I might have gone a little bit OTT. But never mind, I can just build the banks higher and then it's just there ready for when I need to use it. Woo! It doesn't mean I'm going to actually use any more bedding in the long run. It just means it's already in here, ready to be put to use. Although, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep my coat on for spreading this around, because that is going to be a complete workout in itself.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue.
I can't decide whether to square it off or leave it like a semicircle. Semicircle feels easier. Oh, I'm way too excited about this for my own good. Kind of don't even want to put Banksy in there now. I want Rob to see it first, because I don't think he'll believe how neat it is. Don't you dare go in there, Cat. Actually, you're not too bad, but OC does like to go to the toilet in the horse's beds. Let's make more mess. Show you the finished article. Oh, I'm super pleased with how it's come out. Intrigued to know what Banksy will think of it. Unfortunately, not going to be able to show you that in this vlog, because I need to get back inside and start work again. And by the time I come out later, it'll be dark. But I will be sure, obviously, to update you in the next vlog. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Voila! So I banked this wall, banked the back wall. I always leave a gap under the water trough just in case it leaks. And then bank that wall. And then lovely and neat, all the way across. And like I said, with Easibed, it's imperative it's deep, so a good, however many inches that may be, is about perfect. And we are done-did. I hope you've enjoyed this super spontaneous upload, guys. It's been very satisfying for me, so hopefully it's been satisfying for you too. Remember to give it a big thumbs up if you have enjoyed. Comment below, because I do love to read them all, and it does feel like a lovely community and familam that we are all a part of. Over and out for now, and I will update you. More than likely, I would have thought, depending on when this goes live, but more than likely on Tuesday. For those of you that are new here, I do upload every Tuesday at 7 PM, but intermittently you get a random spontaneous one in between, like this one now. So make sure, if you aren't already, you are subscribed and that your notification bell is on, because that will give you a ding-a-ling-a-ling whenever I upload. So bye for now, stay safe, and I will see you all very soon.
Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do.